This is an introduction to Anark and is intended as a broad overview for those that may be slightly familiar with Anark or for new partners and customers. It can serve as a starting point to understand the Anark technical data publication and collaboration platform and the business reasoning and value provided. This will lay the foundation for how Anark Workstation, Anark Publish, Anark Collaborate, and other areas such as MBD integrations and PLM integrations work together to create robust 3D PDF or web-based technical data content. Really what we're setting out to do with Anark Collaborate is redefine collaboration for manufacturers. And the term that we're moving forward with is technical content collaboration. And so we'll get into that explanation of what that means, but it solves a whole host of problems for manufacturers. The manufacturing industry at large has collaboration issues that remain unsolved. Lifecycle Insights did a bunch of research last year. They interviewed and surveyed over 200 manufacturers, discrete manufacturers, product manufacturers. And what they found was the state of technical content collaboration in manufacturing is still a bit broken in these four key areas. Lots of details in the research, and we have the research report available, and it's on Lifecycle Insights website. But just to summarize, most of the 200 manufacturers interviewed are creating technical data packages. They're packaging up technical content, sharing it with others, and trying to convey their technical product definition with those TDPs. But they feel ineffective in doing so. If you look at the rest of the numbers, it's no surprise because 50% of engineering time is being spent on finding the data, packaging the data, sharing the data, explaining the data, repackaging the data, do it again, answer a question, repackage it. There's a lot of time wasted from engineering. And so the high end of some of the survey results is way above 50% of time being spent on this. And the low end is below this, but this is the actual average time spent on a weekly basis. 54% still use email attachments. So this is one of those content collaboration and communication tools that's on the other side of the gap from technical product data management applications. And then 76% of companies are still concerned about IP security with external collaboration, which is not surprising, but something that has to be considered when you think about collaborating with content that defines your product. Another way to think about this is just the state of the trade-offs that manufacturers have to make when it comes to content collaboration. They live and breathe in the engineering and R&D space in product lifecycle management tools, product data management tools on the left-hand side here, where they manage all of their technical product lifecycle data on a day-to-day basis. And that's fantastic for engineering, but challenging for everybody else. And so what you end up seeing is there's great power in version control and lifecycle management and all the capabilities that you need in those PLM systems. But there isn't really strong or simple and straightforward file sharing and communication or collaboration capabilities within those tools. And so over time, those companies have created add-ons to their environment, but it's still an add-on to a PLM system. It's not a content collaboration platform designed for manufacturers. And that's what we've done is we've taken the technical product lifecycle data domain expertise that we've had from working with manufacturers for over 15 years and combined that with the traditional content collaboration platforms to come up with a more meaningful way to collaborate in manufacturing. And it looks like this. If you combine them all together and take the best of all of these capabilities across file sharing apps, communication apps, authoritative data management in PDM and PLM and other systems, you end up with a file sharing set of capabilities combined with communication simplicity in a modern collaboration platform that fully understands, can manage, and share your technical product data in a way that you haven't been able to do before as a manufacturer. So rather than making content collaboration trade-offs with your technical product data, manufacturers need to be not settling for anything other than all-in-one collaboration. And that's what Anark Collaborate provides. Looking at this from a different perspective, a historical perspective, if you will, based on some of our customers in the industry at large, what we've seen is a trend in the evolution of technical content collaboration over time. So if you break down technical content collaboration and look at it, you say, well, where have we been and where have we come from? Well, it started with file-centric and heavily manual processes that no one wants to be using anymore, where you had 2D and paper and native CAD models, FTP sites, and basic file shares, where people would share content and share the native data and expect that you had all the tools and expertise to understand it. And then we got into this era of 3D PDF, which was very powerful, but very limited in the type of data that you could share back and forth, specifically 3D CAD and drawings. An important part of the puzzle and embedded model-based definition and product manufacturing information, PMI, that information is great to embed in the 3D CAD model, but typically manufacturers have other product definition or technical product data that should be shared as well. And so the 3D PDF is limited in that regard. It's also limited because it's a file. So the file is immediately out of date as soon as it's published. So there's many limitations to just simply packing up and sharing 3D PDF. It was an excellent step forward when it happened, and we have great technology to support 3D PDF, but really the trend and evolution that we see in the industry as a whole is this movement towards a technical data portal or technical content collaboration platform. And you can move to a technical content collaboration platform and get the best of everything, which is, back to this slide, everything that you need from file sharing to communication, markup, to version control synchronization with your PLM system, all comes into one technical content collaboration platform. That should be the vision. That's how manufacturers should redefine collaboration, and it shouldn't be something where they settle for anything less. And then once you do that, that synchronization or integration is really the utopia. You can synchronize and integrate your content collaboration platform, finally, with your source PLM and technical product data. So never again will your data be out of date. And furthermore, all of your processes that are specific to manufacturing can be synchronized to content collaboration. You don't go out and use Box and hope to tie that into your workflow in some way. You can actually drive a workflow, trigger a publish of information, share that to all the right people, and then source the resulting conversations and send it all back to the system of record. So lots of interesting continuous improvement capabilities as you evolve through this curve here. So then how do we do it? Modern collaboration experience combined with simple ad hoc file sharing. That's your typical content collaboration and communication capabilities, combined with robust automated PLM integration. You need to have IP security, but it also has to be flexible in how you address it so that you can meet the needs without crippling the user community that's going to try and access the data. And then multi-sourced content is critically important. At this point, we have reviewed the business reasons customers engage with Anark. General Anark introduction should be followed by the platform introduction for a broader understanding of how the different areas of Anark technical data publication works. Finally, the deeper Anark workstation and collaborate introductions will establish a solid foundation, after which any number of more detailed topics can be covered by videos or documentation. For more information, please visit our website or contact Anark.